All right, welcome back. Today we're jumping into one of those sneaky little grammar points that, it can trip up just about anyone, even if you're a super careful writer. It's all about one little word, doubt. Specifically, what comes after it. That, if, or whether.
So, have you ever been there, you're typing out an email, maybe a quick text, and you just stop? You're staring at the cursor thinking, wait, is it I doubt if he'll show up, or is it I doubt that he'll show up? I mean, they kind of feel the same, right? But are they? Really? Well, hey, if that's you, you are so not alone in that moment of confusion. But here's the good news. There's actually a super simple, logical rule for this whole thing. And honestly, once you get it, you'll never forget it. It's one of those things you just can't unsee. So let's break it down and make it totally clear.
Okay, so the whole secret, it really just boils down to what I like to call the two-sentence paths. That's it. Your choice between if, whether, or that. It depends completely on which one of these two paths your sentence is going down. All right, here it is. This is the whole roadmap on one slide. It all comes down to asking yourself one simple question. Is my sentence affirmative or is it negative? So, if you say, I doubt, you're taking path 1. You're genuinely expressing doubt. But, and this is the key, if you say, I don't doubt, well, you're on path 2. And spoiler alert, you're not actually expressing doubt at all. You're expressing belief. So let's start by walking down path 1.
Okay, so we're on path 1. This is the simple one, right? This is for any time you use a straightforward positive sentence. I doubt, he doubts, we doubt, where you're actively saying, I'm not so sure about this. And you know the great thing about this path is that you've got options. There isn't just one single right answer. You actually have 3 perfectly good choices, and the one you pick just adds a slightly different flavor or tone to what you're saying.
And this little chart here, it maps out those subtle differences perfectly. If you're writing something formal, like a report or a serious email, whether is your go-to. It's the most traditional choice. Now, if you're just texting a friend or talking out loud, if is probably what you're going to use. It's totally natural. But what about that? Well, you use that when you want to sound a little more forceful, a little more assertive in your doubt. It adds some punch. And you can really hear the difference when you see them in action, right? I doubt whether the new manager will make a difference. See? That sounds pretty formal, very professional. Then you have, I doubt if she'll even show up on time. Totally casual. That's how you'd talk to a friend. And then, they had begun to doubt that the project could succeed. That one feels stronger, doesn't it? It's more direct. All of them are correct. They just have a different feel. Okay, let's switch gears and move on to path 2. And, I really want you to lean in for this one, because this is where most of the confusion happens. This is where the wires get crossed for a lot of people. We're talking about negative sentences now, and get ready, because this is where the meaning of doubt completely flips on its head. So, what's the big twist? It's this. When you make the word doubt negative, when you say I don't doubt, you're not actually expressing doubt at all. Nope. You're doing the complete opposite. And there you have it. When you say I don't doubt, what you really truly mean is I believe or I am certain. Think about it. You're literally taking doubt out of the equation. So what's left? Certainty. It's kind of like a double negative in math, right? It just creates a positive. So, because you're now expressing belief, not doubt, all that nice flexibility we had back on path 1, it's gone. Poof. No more options. In this case, there is only one correct word you can use. And the word is that. And here's why it's the only one that works. Remember, I don't doubt just means I believe. So the sentence, I don't doubt that she will succeed, is just a fancy way of saying I believe that she will succeed. Now, would you ever say, I believe if she will succeed? No way. It just sounds wrong. The logic absolutely demands you use that. Yeah, let's lock this in with one more example, just to be sure. We don't doubt that he is the best candidate for the job. Again, what does that really mean? It's just a stronger, more emphatic way of saying we are certain that he is the best candidate. So again, only that makes sense. Using if or whether here, it's just plain wrong. All right,
We have officially walked down both paths. We've seen the rules, so now let's put it all together into one simple go-to cheat sheet that you can use anytime.
And here it is. This is everything you need to know, all in one place. You can practically screenshot this and keep it. So when you're actually expressing doubt using a phrase like "I doubt," you've got your 3 choices: whether for formal, if for casual, and that for assertive. But the second you flip it and express belief with "I don't doubt," your choice is made for you. It has to be that. That's the only option. It's really as simple as that.
So there you have it, a super common point of grammar confusion made simple. Now the real question is, because you're totally going to see this everywhere now, where will you notice it first? Is it going to be in an article you read, a work email, or maybe you'll catch yourself the next time you go to write it? Keep your eyes peeled.